Hello everybody, my name is Pyro, and today's episode we are doing
Tweet, tweet, tweet!
one of the easiest classes to play in all of MvM. I say that because I usually recommend the newer players to play Heavy just because you don't really have to really think at all when you're playing Heavy. All you have to really remember is that you're holding your left click and you're aiming at robots. As far as your primary, I use the stock a lot just because it doesn't have any downsides. But I do see a lot of players using Tomislav, which isn't a terrible choice. It does have a slower firing speed, so you do have to upgrade your firing speed to get it to negate that 20%. I don't ever see anyone using the Hulong here just because, I don't know, I mean, it does have a damage penalty, which is kind of bad, and it does consume a lot of ammo. So, yeah, I don't recommend it, but the Brass Beast is possibly the better choice anyway. I mean, you're basically a tank in one position at all times, and it does have really good benefits such as a damage bonus and also the resistance. And if you don't know, the minigun is the only weapon in all of MV, or is one of the only weapons that don't have a option to upgrade a damage. So yeah, it's nice having a damage bonus. And the Natasha, there is a slowing of targets, but I don't recommend it just because it does have a slower spin up time, or actually not even spin up time. It does have a damage penalty, which is pretty bad. So as far as your secondary, this don't really matter that much. I mean, you could even use a shotgun if you feel like it, but I mean, it's good to have a sandwich or the second banana or one of the food items to throw to your teammates if they're low. As far as your melee, I mean, I recommend using the gloves or running urgently, just because you get to go places quicker. Don't use the warrior spirit. There's a damage vulnerability, obviously. I mean, a lot of times your best bet is actually just stock, just because there's no downsides. I mean, some people will argue, okay, what about the Fist of Steel? But the thing with Fist of Steel is if you see right here as a minus 40 in health from healers and overheal, which means you cannot have the maximum overheal from your medic. Which 40% is actually a pretty big percentage, especially if your medic has max overheal mastery or whatever the upgrade is for the medigun. So yeah, your best bet will be just be the gloves running urgently or just stock. As for Heavies Upgrades, especially in the first round, you want to make sure you just get 1 point on the firing speed and keep it at that, because for a while the firing speed is completely broken, and getting more than 1 point on it doesn't do anything for Heavy, except for Tomislav. I think it's 2 points, and then after 2 points it doesn't do anything. And if you have credits remaining, you definitely want to buy Resistance, as that is super important. And then if you have a lot of credits remaining, you definitely want to maybe get the Robot Penetration, and then maybe the Projectile Penetration, where you destroy their projectiles, or even the Knockback Rage. But the thing with Knockback Rage is it does decrease your damage, and you're better off buying crate canteens, as you could deal way more damage with crits. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like. If you have any criticism, leave it below. And if you guys even enjoy my content, maybe even subscribe. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.